Hi, this is James Page for ECOC TV. Fresh from the Market Focus Theatre is Vipul Bhatt from Coherent. Vipul is Vice President of Marketing for the Datacom vertical. Vipul, thank you for coming and joining us. It was a really enjoyable talk. You started off by being really clear that your main message was about making sure we have the right solution for the right application. Perhaps could you tell us a little bit more about what you meant by that?
Yes, and thank you for inviting me. There is a tendency in technology markets to focus too much on a preferred technology. And from my perspective, because my company has a broad technology base, what I see is that what really works for the long term is that you pick the right application, the right solution for that application, and then let the technology choice fall out of it, instead of beginning with a technology preference and somehow arguing that this is the right solution.
That would seem to make a lot of sense. Your talk was about differences between coherent and direct detection. Just for maybe those who don't know that so well, what is the difference between the two?
So coherent detection is a technology currently used in long-haul networks. And direct detection is a technology currently used in shorter reach applications, which is what most data centers are. In fact, all data centers are. The largest data center optical link you would see would be hardly more than a few hundred meters long. So there is a thumb rule in the industry that says anything less than a few kilometers long should be considered the so-called Datacom link, and you then use the technology that is optimized for those shorter reaches. And it so happens to be direct detect because it's less complex than coherent. In a coherent transceiver, transmitter and receiver, you're sending information not just about the amplitude, but the phase of an optical signal as well. In direct detect, you ignore the phase. And a seemingly simple difference makes all the difference in the complexity and cost of it.
And you said that you didn't think that coherent direction was going to overtake direct anytime soon. For those reasons, or why else is that?
That was exactly the reason. By any time soon, what I meant was that there will of course be a day when coherent technology meets this application space's need better. By better, I mean lower cost and lower power than a direct detect technology would. But for the next two iterations of the growth cycle, the 800 gig and the 1.6 tera, what we see is the continued significance of direct detection technology when we compute the cost and power equation.
And those are some of the key benefits to the end user in the data center or the hyperscalers who will be using this?
Indeed, if you make a list of all that matters to enterprise, service provider, and hyperscale data center customers, once you go beyond cost and power, all the other considerations are minor. It is overwhelmingly cost and power.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for explaining that so clearly and for taking some time straight off the stage to come and talk to ECOC TV. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Vipul.
My pleasure to be here, and thank you.